Tigers, Bulldogs, Saints. Welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
Good morning and welcome to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. The biscuits are here and I've lost my crew. Tom here, alongside Coach and Casey, and I don't want you just be that way. We're ready to talk a lot of great sports news today. I'm excited, y'all. Anytime that we're talking about championships and advancing in the postseason and all that good stuff, it's exciting. But to have sat and witnessed what the DeKalb Lady Saints softball team and the DeKalb West School baseball team have accomplished this week, let me throw this out there in case you've not been following along. The Lady Saints went into their tournament as the number 5 overall seed. That's 5 out of the 8 teams that were participating. They win their opening round game. They come in and they beat Stone Memorial. Then they come back, and I'm going to forget all of the numbers that I had here, but they come back and they beat, I think, All Good, the top seed, in the second round of the tournament. 2 big wins. That Stone game, matter of fact, they had to come back. They were down in that ball game going into the last inning, and they came back and won 9-6. They beat All Good, then 8-5, the top seed. They advance on to play White County on Wednesday. Get a couple of runs late there. They win 2-1. Then last night, they score, I think, 2 runs in the first, third, and fourth innings each. And they had to hold off Warren County in the top of the 5th. They win the championship 6-5. What a run they've had this week, and we'll come back to that in a second. But then you look at the West School, who comes in as the number 6 seed in the tournament. Not only that, they started the season 0-7. 0-7 in district. 0-7. They were at the bottom. Everybody written them off. They were done. Cooked. That's it. They come back. They win 9 out of their last 13 games. They get in this tournament. They shut out Stone Memorial 8-0 in the 6-3 game. Next day, they shut out All Good 4-0, back-to-back tournament shutouts. Then they beat All Good again 2-1 to advance to the championship game. Now, they run into a really good Upperman team. Upperman's 23-1, and there ain't going to be a lot of folks beat Upperman. But what this Bulldog team accomplished, along with the Lady Saints, guys, I am totally impressed, and I'm so proud for these kids, and I'm proud of what all they have accomplished. So far, we're not done yet. You know
what today is, don't you?
Saturday.
It's Championship Saturday, baby. Just like we like it around here.
But it has been, Coach, an impressive run. I know we've seen the Lady Saints. We had one of their games on. We've gone out and watched them a couple of times. The elements have been there, and it's all come together here in this tournament. Man, what a run.
I'm going to tell you something. Oh, go ahead.
Nope.
Well, all I was going to say is get ready, because this is the first of many. We're about to witness a dynasty in middle school softball.
I believe that. I sure do.
We've had a good week.
Yeah.
I mean, we started with the game on Tuesday, and we know tennis is still playing well, but as far as DeKalb County sports across the boards, we've had a good week.
Yeah.
And I want to come back to something we've talked about all season, about peaking, about using the regular season as your preseason games, because nothing matters until you get to the tournament.
Yep.
And I think there's been a great coaching job by Prichard at the DeKalb Middle School with the softball team, and Colter Norris, maybe the 2 best jobs as far as coaching jobs, what has been done this season. Look at what the baseball team lost from last year. 8 8th graders.
Yeah.
They replenish all of that. They start off 0-7, like you said, and then they make this deep run, and that's using that preseason to get ready for postseason and to keep on playing. Softball team, we've talked about, you just alluded to it, get ready for a long run. 5th, these coaches know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah, they do.
These coaches are in a position to take advantage of the talent that they have, and they're not going to let that go to waste.
Yep.
And just look at, and like you said, this is just getting started. What the Prichards are doing with the Lady Rangers is going to benefit not just the Lady Saints, but also the Tigerettes.
Yep. You know, we've talked a lot about that junior varsity team for the Lady Saints, undefeated, just mowing people down. A lot of those young ladies have been helping the varsity along the way too, and so they've got experience on the varsity level already. Casey, I think you hit the nail on the head. Next year they're up there, 7th graders. The next group will be stepping up as 6th graders from the Lady Rangers, and there's other travel softball teams that are contributing. Yep. Also, I know we talk a lot about the Lady Rangers, but there's others out there as well.
Smokies.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. We're just starting. I really, truly believe that. And, Mark and Amanda and what they've done with the Lady Rangers and all the crew that helps them out, and Amanda and Kelly taking this position this year with their softball knowledge. I'm so excited about this, and it's going to benefit the high school down the road as well.
Look out. I'm telling you, it's so exciting to watch this. It's fun to see the cycles, isn't it?
Yeah.
And so the middle school softball especially is on an uptick right now. And to see what they did this year, I don't know that anybody really expected that to happen, this season. Except for all of us, of course. We all knew it was going to happen. Day
Absolutely.
one, we said, yep, they're winning the championship. But you think about, the next year and the next year and the next year. This thing is set up. If I'm sitting at the high school right now, I'm thinking, I'm just holding on, I'm holding on, thinking if I can just, get there, we're going to have a big run. So
the closest thing I can compare it to is that school across the lake and their basketball programs.
Yeah.
Because it starts at an elementary level. And you go and watch one of their games, and at halftime, they've got all these Harlem Globetrotter kind of skills things going on, showcasing.
Oh, yeah.
And it's built from the foundation up. And, yeah, our softball team's about to be really good.
I like that, school across the lake. We'll have to continue to utilize that.
Sort of like that school on West End.
Yes. Wait, they have a school in West? No. Anyway, we're going to talk with some Lady Saints. Coming up around 9:20, we're going to get Coach Amanda Prichard by telephone. She was unable to be in person today. But we will talk to her by phone. We've got Kortnee Alexander, Zoie Ashburn, Aubree Fuson, and Alexis Graham all coming in as well, the 4 8th graders on the team. Coach Colter Norris will join us at 9:40. I'm not sure if he's bringing players or not, but I know he's going to be here. We had him last week. I said, dude, you got to come back this week. Between the Lady Saints and the Bulldogs, that's the 2 biggest stories this week. 2 of the biggest stories. I don't want to overlook Lance Duke winning the district tournament individual singles championship. He got a 3-set win over Bodie Davenport of Cannon County. Those two have kind of developed a rivalry, Chris. Last couple of years, 2 of the best players in this district. Lance a sophomore, Bodie's a senior this year. And as they move on to region, if you were going to look at it and pick favorites, they're probably they got a good chance. Tennis, anything can happen, but they got a good chance to meet again in the region final.
It wasn't just a 3-set match. I mean, it went, extra time or whatever they call it.
Tiebreaker, absolutely.
In tennis, Bodie talked with him early in the school year, and it's like, he and Lance even played during the summer, off season, whatever. They're playing against each other all the time. Yeah. Know each other very, very well, very competitive, and very evenly matched.
That's our Federer Nadal of DeKalb County, Cannon County. There, those two have a great rivalry going on. But Lance will play Monday morning at 9 o'clock. He is matching up against Sean Esper of Stone Memorial in the semifinals, and I believe Bodie is playing a young man from Upperman in the other semifinal. And if they win, they will play again, and I don't know if they play Monday. I know a lot of these, they've been playing more than 1 match per day, so they could do it all on Monday or maybe stretched out. I'm not sure about that, but I do know that they play Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Let's also point out the fact that the Tiger baseball team is going to be in action today at 2 o'clock. It's win or go home for the Tigers against top-seeded Watertown, a team that Thursday night the Tigers beat 1-0, and what really gets you with this game, DeKalb won with no hits in the ball game. Don't see that a whole lot, do you, Coach?
You do not. It's extremely rare, and I guess it's pretty cool to be on the winning side of that one. Oh, yeah, we get no hit, but we won the game. We'll take that.
And so the Tigers today, and Casey, I know you've been there for the 2 games so far. The atmosphere, Monday night, or not Monday night, but Thursday night, I know the team was just had a crazy great night defensively. We're tracking down balls. We're just, all over the place. Last night, from what I've heard, but maybe a little more timid, just wasn't quite what they were on Thursday night. What's been your impression of the first 2 games and how they've been different for this Tiger team, and what we expect today as they play Watertown again? Well,
I mean, obviously that Thursday night game was one of the I think it was the second most exciting game I've watched in baseball, and the first would be that game last year with the middle school versus Upperman in that marathon at Aubree Trace. But, I felt myself – I was sitting there in about the 5th inning, and I thought, we don't have any hits. This guy's he's throwing a no-hitter. And, boy, my heart goes out to him because what a great pitching performance he had. I mean, he pitched a no-hitter and still managed to lose that game. And so you just don't see that very often. So, obviously, the team played very well defensively that night. Now, all that to say, what they didn't do well Thursday night carried over into last night, and that's what really hurt them. Baseball's a pretty simple thing. If you want to win, you got to hit. And if you can't hit, you're not going to win very many games. And so it doesn't matter how good your pitching is. If you can't hit, you can never get that number from being a round number there. So the boys have just got to come together. They've got to focus. They've got to hit. I feel like watching this team right now, I don't know. It's like they go in cycles. The top half of the order is usually really, good. They get on base somehow. And then it seems like they cool off, and then the second half really picks it up.
Yeah.
It's really been, I would say that these last few games have been different because both sides of the lineup have went cold. And so I don't know what needs to happen. I do know this. Don't count this team out.
Absolutely.
They are very ticked off for glory, okay? Yeah. I don't know how else to tell you that, but that team wants to win. They will find a way. This will not be a blowout today. I can promise you, at least on our behalf. We'll make this game very competitive today.
What were your nerves like Thursday night when Reed goes in the bottom of the 7th?
Everybody asks me that. Listen, I've been through this so many times now. LaVonda is the one you need to ask this question to. She's a basket case every time. But, listen, I know my kid. Last night I sat there and as he was pitching, I told him on the way home, I bet you 80% of the pitches you threw, in my head, I knew exactly where you were going to try to throw that ball. And so I've just been around him enough that it don't bother me. It's just baseball, like and that's a bad thing to say because I love baseball more than anything. And baseball, may help him in the future down the road. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's just baseball, and that's what I appreciate about Reed is it's baseball. He goes out there and he does the best he can. He gets down on himself sometimes, and I give the coaches a lot of credit for making sure that don't happen. And so, but yeah, I mean it's neat. It's neat. Last night was neat. See your kid go out there and try to have a chance to go to region. That's a great thing, that's
Absolutely.
A very special thing. I told Reed, I said, man, we talk about this often, and, I say, you should not be playing, okay? Like everything had to align perfectly for you to be in this position, and you need to thank God every day for that, and you need to thank him for his blessings towards you, the abilities to be able to do that, and you need to enjoy it. Enjoy it. Take all the pressure off yourself. Nobody should expect nothing from you. You're a dumb freshman that should be sitting on the bench.
Words of encouragement. You're just a dumb freshman.
Yeah, just go out there and have fun. And I really feel like that message should be spread across that team, since so many of them are freshmen and sophomores.
So young. Yep.
Yeah, they're very young. And listen, I'm 47 years old. I've seen all this stuff, and it's hard sometimes for me to not realize that I'm not 15. And a 15-year-old hasn't experienced all these things that seem so obvious and clear to me. A 15-year-old faces pressures that I don't remember facing.
Right.
And I know I did. But I wasn't as athletic as any of them, and so I don't really fully understand, the pressures. I'm sure they put a lot on themselves. But all that to say this, if the kids just put that aside and they go out and play the best they can, they have leadership on that team that's older. Tucker Webb, that kid to me is the MVP of everything out there. He is just a natural leader, and he calms them down, and he makes plays when he needs to. He knows what to say. He knows not what to say. I'm a big fan. Cooper Odom, all of them that's out there. Ben Driver, all of them. I really have a lot of respect for. So don't count this team out. All this to say, don't count this team out. Watertown spent number 1 and number 2 already, we know.
Yep.
So, hey, I'll take our 3 versus their 3 any day of the week.
All right, again, Tigers in Watertown at 2 o'clock this afternoon at Watertown High School. Head on out there. It's going to be a beautiful day for baseball. Maybe a little on the cool side. I like it, kind of like it is today, but get on out and support our Tigers today. Real quick before we go to break, a couple of other highlights I want to hit for this week. 3 members from DeKalb County of the Warren-DeKalb track and field team have advanced to the sectional round, which will be coming up on Tuesday. Landon Brown, Emily Fry, Mackenzie McIntyre each advanced to the sectional. They all placed in the top 4 in their respective events. Landon finished 3rd overall in the 1,600-meter run with a new personal best of 4 minutes and 55 seconds. That's a mile in 4:55. That's trucking right there.
I couldn't run that if a bear was chasing me.
And both Emily and Mackenzie advanced in the 4x800-meter relay as their relay team placed 2nd overall with a time of 11:28. So Landon, Emily, and Mackenzie on to the sectional. We wish them the very best. And, again, that's coming up on Tuesday. And what would typically be the top story of the show probably any other week, the Lady Tigers have a new basketball coach.
By the way, we hired a new basketball coach.
Emily Bridges, Tennessee Tech assistant, is the new Lady Tiger head basketball coach. We extended an invitation to her to join the show today. She was unable to. There will be a press conference Wednesday at the high school, and we'll be there to capture that and share that with you. But I believe May 23rd she's going to be on our show. We'll have her here to talk about her expectations, her background, things like that as well. So we're looking forward to that. DeKalb Middle School, I hear they're very close to naming a new girls coach, but no official word as of yet. Okay.
I think it's going to be Coach Vance. I always put his name in every opening. It's Coach Vance.
See, it's gone from it always being Kelly to now it's Coach Vance.
Yeah.
He's not here.
When we come back, we're going to talk Lady Saints softball. Let me change that. We're going to talk to the district champions when we come back to DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Services is your trusted partner for comprehensive excavation and septic solutions. With a combined 30 years of experience, our team of skilled professionals deliver reliable, high-quality work for both residential and commercial projects. We understand the unique challenges of Middle Tennessee's terrain and provide customized services. From basic excavation to complex septic system installations, we have the expertise and equipment to handle jobs of any size or complexity. Put us to work for you. Home Services, 615-597-6287.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookeville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Ranger brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been serving DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland with everything you need to keep your lawn looking its best. From grass seed and fertilizer to top quality mowers and tractors, we've got you covered. And when it comes time for maintenance, our full parts and service department is here to keep your equipment running strong. Whether you're tackling the backyard or the back 40, trust your hometown experts at Southern Landscape Supply. Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville.
DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance. We are back on what Casey has called Championship Saturday, and I like it. I do too. And we're ready to talk championship because we have champions in the house. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning.
They look so excited to be champions.
I think they woke up at 9:05.
Well, I tell you what, somebody I don't think has had a wink of sleep is on the phone with us, and that's Lady Saints head coach Amanda Prichard. Amanda is, believe it or not, Coach, she's at a ball field in Chattanooga.
Surprise, surprise. Same place Kelly's at, right? I mean, she's on a field or in a gym or somewhere. Yeah.
Amanda, have you slept any at all?
Barely any.
I know you probably had a late night and an early morning as well, but I know it had to have been worth it. What has this run this week been like for you? I know you've been confident in this team throughout the season. It's all come together, it seems like, this week, but what has it truly been like?
What a rush. So, you know, PK Presley Harrington, she had an injury and went down. She was our main starting pitcher. So, was worried a little bit, you know, going into that. We had our 2 6th grade pitchers we've been relying on. And I just wanted to take it one game at a time and let's get the job done. And, you know, I would tell the girls, you know, we're gritty. We want it. We're going to want it more than them. Let's get the job done. So, it just kind of each night, you know, we won and then we won and then we won. And then before you know it, we come out at the top and it was like, hey, that was what a rush.
Yeah. I want to go back to the beginning on Monday. You go into the top of the 5th inning and you're down 6-4. You come back and win. What's your thought going into that inning? I mean, obviously you got to get 2 to keep things moving along, but you come away with 5 innings. But going into the top half of that 5th inning, what are you telling the team at that point?
So, just trying to tell them to be patient. When we go to bat, they are 1 pitch at a time, and be smart, you know, so don't swing your balls, do all the things. We've trained for this. I think mostly just 1 bat at a time and do our jobs. And the girls just did well, you know, they didn't give up.
Right.
Their fight through this whole tournament and come back and getting down, they did so well. Like, that's so big for a team to not get down on themselves. If you go down a couple of runs, there's just tons of fight in the girls this go. I mean, it was just so. A lot of times kids will lay down and feel defeated, but they didn't. They had grit and they had fight in them. So I'm so proud of them for that.
I want to throw that question at a couple of our players here. Zoe, I'll start with you. And just what's your feeling going into that 5th inning in terms you're down 2? Were you all confident, nervous? What was the feeling like?
We just we had to get back in the game.
And was it just you're going to go up there and take it 1 pitch at a time? I mean, you weren't just trying to rush to make something happen, right?
Yeah, we were just knew that we had to get the bat on the ball and hit it as far as we could.
Kortnee, was there confidence, though, that you all could come back and win that game, knowing you had to get at least 2 runs? Did you feel confident you could do it? Okay, she did. She felt You come back, Amanda, on Wednesday, or Tuesday, I'm sorry, and then you go up against the number 1 seed in Allgood. Now, you had beaten them not even a week before. Was there some confidence there because you had already beaten them, or just what was that feeling like? I mean, did you feel good about that game going into it?
I did. So I felt like our girls had got to a point where nobody was going to throw the ball by them. Like, you know, not just a dominant pitcher striking us out. And we'd been seeing the ball, hitting the ball well. And then I told the girls, I was like, I think they think us winning the other night on them was a fluke. Like the coach was like, oh, we played terrible, and kind of making excuses. And I'm like, we're going to get them again right here. Let's go do our jobs and get it done. And they did. So I felt good in that game. I felt confident.
Yeah. So then it's White County, and you played White County, but I believe it was early in the season, if I'm not mistaken, that y'all met up with them first time. Let me go back and look at my notes here. About mid-season, I guess, and you'd lost a couple of games to them in the middle of the season, and you kind of mixed things up from what I understand from a pitching perspective. What was the strategy going into that game?
So we threw Eden first, and then actually when they got to their big hitters, they're 3 and 4. We put in Kyla because we have gained the knowledge through playing them and just hearing some talk about the games that they do not like change-ups and slower pitching. And I know Warren had defeated them too, and Warren had a slower pitching strategy as well. So we put our other pitcher in, Kyla, that's really good at change-ups and spins and off-speeds and such. And so we tried to do a little trickery and work with what we had, and I think we kept them at bay with that.
2-1 win, that puts you in the championship game. Of course, you got a little opportunity to kind of catch your breath on Thursday and not play a game, and then come back on Friday. The day off, though, did you like it? Because sometimes you want to just keep the momentum going. Did you feel like that was a good thing or a bad thing to have that extra day of rest?
So we practiced, but we had a different practice. We worked on some base running things that I didn't necessarily know we had to go back to, but we went back and touched on some basic things to make sure we understood that come game time again. We worked on some sliding at home plate and avoiding the catcher, and just some things that I thought might help us in the championship game.
All right.
Coach, putting all kind of coach speak aside, and obviously we have a lot of confidence in this team and the coach's ability, but at what point do you think that this team could win this championship?
Beating Sparta. We beat Sparta, and I'm like, wow, we are here. And so we were waiting on who we were going to play. And honestly, I was dreading Warren County more because they got hot late in the season. They have an older team. They have 10 eighth graders on their team.
Wow.
So we're starting 3 sixth graders. 2 of them are pitchers, the other our catcher. So I feel like, we were going in as the underdog per se. But I was like, we're going to give it all we have right here, and we're gonna strategize, and hopefully it'll pay off for us. And in the end, thank goodness it did. So
you talked a little bit about approaching, sliding into home plate, some things that you normally wouldn't do during the regular season practices. What else have you done during your practices that's a little different because it's tournament time?
Well, so I think the first thing I did with practice coming up to the tournament was just cranked up the pitching machine like 54. I'm like, listen, girls, you hit this, nobody's going to throw it by you. And I started sharing some stats with the girls to show them, hey, look what you've done. And look what you didn't do. And what they didn't do was strike out. So, like, if you go back and look at our stats, very, very, very few strikeouts. And so some people believe in the pitching machine, some people don't. But I think if you crank it up fast and the girls realize, hey, I can hit this if you do crank it up to 55, And so that was kind of one of the things I did just to prepare mentally that, like, these pitchers aren't going to throw this big softball by you. You just get in the box and drive the ball.
Well, I think you've done a great job, you and Kelly, and we cannot wait to see what happens next.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got Macon County on Monday. at home. We'll be hosting, and it'll be a 6 p.m. game. And these games will actually be 7 innings, so they'll be a little longer ball game for us.
I know having the longer game, how will you adjust to that? And, again, be it a practice thing or anything else, in the way you approach it, what might be different there?
The only thing we might do well, I don't know if it's actually different, though, but you worry about pitchers and pitchers getting tired and that kind of thing. But the way we've kind of been mixing them up and rotating, that I don't think anyone's going to get overly exhausted.
Right. Coach, I know you're busy. You're doing about 4 things at once. We thank you for taking a few minutes. We're going to talk to some of your players here and going to let you go. And congratulations. I want to say what a great season it's been, but we're not done yet. Y'all got a ways to go, and we got a lot of confidence that you're just getting started. But congratulations on the district tournament win, and good luck coming up on Monday and through the region tournament this upcoming week.
Thank you so much, and thank you for all you do, Tom. We appreciate you, and I'm glad the girls got to be there this morning. I'm sorry I'm not there in person, but I'm here and enjoying my birthday at the ball field.
I was about to, you spoiled it, because I was about to just let everybody in on the secret. Today is Coach Amanda's birthday. Players, did y'all know that all right? Do y'all want to sing to her?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
sure.
Y'all ready? Go ahead. I'm going to let y'all do it. Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amanda. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Thank you, girls. Y'all keep playing softball, though.
All right. Coach, thank you. Have a great birthday.
Words for them.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you on Monday, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coach Amanda Prichard joining us. Ladies, we're going to talk to you a little bit now about the tournament run this week. Let's talk to Aubree. Aubree, you got your thoughts on how things have gone this week. What's the week been like for you, just winning these games and winning the championship?
It's been really fun.
Has it been exciting? Has there been a lot of nerves? Tell us about the mood of the team the entire week, if you can.
We've been really hyped all week.
Yeah?
And, we just keep each other going.
Do you feel like some teams looked, because you all finished 5th in the regular season, and said, we ain't too worried about it? And take Allgood, for example. Even though you'd beaten them, do you feel like they were kind of overlooking you a little bit?
Yeah.
Just wasn't quite, thinking, they can't come in here and do that again, right?
Yeah.
All right, Alexis, let's come to you. And what's this week been like for you? Has it been exciting, nerve-wracking, a little bit of everything? What's it been like?
It's definitely been a lot of everything, because, the nerves, it's just a lot.
At what point did you all think we can win this tournament?
Probably whenever we beat Sparta.
Yeah. Did you kind of look at Sparta as your toughest opponent?
Well, going back to whenever we tied them, I feel like we could beat them again.
Right.
And I think that's what drove us to the win.
Okay. Zoie, what do you know about Macon County? Anything much yet? Nothing?
Miss Kelly said she was going to do a little bit of investigating on them and let us know some stuff.
When do you practice again?
See, most of the girls have a tournament today
Right.
that are on 12U. But us on 14U, we don't have a tournament today. So we're just going to all go maybe hit around at the house and stuff like that.
Okay. Kortnee, do you feel at this point that you can beat anybody? Yeah, I don't think her mic's working.
Is it her mic or her mouth?
I don't know. One of the two. Coach, what do you got?
Well, I just want to find out what are practices like later in the season now that it's tournament time. Are they any different? Are they more exciting? Are you dreading them?
They're more exciting.
How? Go on.
It's not that we get to have a lot of fun, and we're serious at the same time. And they let us do fun things. Like the other day, we tossed a ball up and hit it by ourselves to work on a change up and stuff.
Well, that's cool.
And Kortnee blew us all out of the water.
So she can hit a changeup.
Yeah.
What else did I have? Have fun, practices. Who is the team through this tournament, each of the girls, that you really enjoyed beating? That it was the fun. It just that was the one that I really wanted to get, and we got it.
White County.
White County?
Yes.
Why
White
so much White County?
They went in cocky against us, and they were talking trash before the game, saying how they were going to beat us because they've already beat us before.
I thought it might be all good, with that type of arrogance, but, yeah, that's a great answer.
Absolutely. Girls, it's been a great week, and like I said, I feel like you all are just getting started. And I know it's too early to start thinking about next year, I guess, but Aubree, we'll start with you planning to play high school softball.
Mm-hmm.
You looking forward to maybe playing with your sister?
Yeah.
All right. Who's better?
Brooke.
Oh. But you're going to change that when you get there, though, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. Zoie, playing high school softball?
Yes.
What are you looking forward to most about high school softball?
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to continuing to play.
Okay. Kortnee plans on playing high school. Yeah, her mic's not working. But she's nodding her head, so we got that.
We're good.
All right. And Alexis, what about you?
100%.
100%. All right. Keep that tradition going on the high school level as well. Ladies, good luck. We're pulling for you next week. We'll be there to see you on Monday. And we are planning to live stream the game on Monday. We had some questions why we didn't do the game last night. We were short on personnel, A. B, we didn't have our typical setup, and we didn't want to try to do a mobile hotspot, and it just not work. And so I didn't want to throw it out there, get people's expectations up. We're going to do it, and then it just not work. So we would have loved to have been able to live stream, but we do know we can Monday. We've gotten all the permission, and we will be there for that game. But we don't, Coach, we always say this, please don't sit at home and watch the game. Come to the game. Come on out there and cheer on these girls. Let's get as many DeKalb folks as we can to come root on the Lady Saints, and let's get this region tournament off to a good start.
I would say congratulations, but we're not going to jinx it yet. We're just going to go out there and play ball and keep this thing going.
Absolutely. All right. Kortnee Alexander, Zoie Ashburn, Aubree Fuson, Alexis Graham, Coach Amanda Prichard's been our guest on this segment of DC Blitz. Colter Norris is waiting in the wings. We'll talk West School baseball when we come back to the Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
It seems like the cost of everything is on the rise, but Erie Insurance can help make sure your auto insurance premium isn't one of them. Avoid rate increases with Erie Rate Lock. Even if you have a claim, your rates won't go up until you change a car, driver, or address.
Your Erie agent is DeKalb County Insurance. Get a quote today at DeKalbInsurance.net.
Erie Rate Lock is not available in all states. Other conditions and limitations at ErieInsurance.com. Go to ErieInsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Ignite HVAC Electrical and Plumbing is one of the top HVAC contractors in Middle Tennessee, offering both residential and commercial sales, installation, and services. We want to set ourselves apart from the rest of the HVAC industry by providing a seamless experience from your project start to finish. We are constantly improving our skills to continue to meet every expectation for our customers. Let Ignite serve your HVAC electrical and plumbing needs. 615-597-0100.
In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
Just like the excitement of the big game, life is filled with unforgettable moments. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that when the final moment comes, you want to honor those moments with dignity and care. Whether you're celebrating a life well lived or finding solace in a time of grief, our compassionate staff is here to provide the support you need. Love Cantrell Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of DeKalb County Athletics through 3 generations. At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Brain Your Brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord.
Bad Boy Mowers' legendary reputation for strength, performance, and value is now available with Bad Boy tractors. From mid-size to subcompact models powered by 22 to 35 horsepower water-cooled diesel engines, your tractor work just got real easy. On the farm, the ranch, or even around the house, Bad Boy tractors deliver power and durability all day, every day. Bad Boy tractors work with an attitude. Find your big boy tractor at Southern Landscape Supply, 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookville. Visit them online at thesouthernlandscapesupply.com.
We're back on DC Blitz Auto Championship Saturday. Talking Lady Saints softball last segment. Talking West School baseball this segment. Coach Colter Norris is in the house with us. Colter was with us last week, and I texted him. I was kind of like, I hated to ask for him to come back this week, but I'm like, man, you all are like one of the stories of the week. So you know, we just had to have you come back, and always good to have you. What a week it's been, and going into the week, I'm going to kind of reframe a question, I guess, that I asked the Lady Saints. What did you expect going into the week, and what did you think you were capable of as a team?
I thought we were capable of exactly what we did.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not the outing that we wanted last night against Upperman, but I kind of said it last week. You know, we drew Stone again. We got wiped by Stone at Stone. You know, they run rules last time, and I said, you know, I'm very, you know, hopeful. You know, we get to play them guys again. I think we got their number. And we come out on, I guess it was Monday, and we smacked them. I think it was 8-0.
Yeah.
You know, shut them out. So. And then the other 2 games after that, you know, we did exactly what we need to do. So
Casey's going to take a lot of credit because he did say that you all would wipe Stone out. He was completely and utterly confident because so I'll brag on him before he brags on himself because he's got a mouthful of chicken right now.
Thank you very much.
But not only that, Colter, y'all get a shutout win there. Then the very next day, you get all good. You shut them guys out. I mean, your pitching looks like it has been tremendous down the stretch and on into the postseason.
Yeah, so it was kind of a weird draw. That last week of district games where they moved everything up for that district tournament, we had all good the last week of our district. And then we drew them on Tuesday of all good. And then after that, they had a play-in game with Warren County. They beat Warren again, so then we had to play them back-to-back times. So we played, all good 4 times in a matter of 8 days. So which is always a little, after you see a couple guys in that short of time, having to start throwing different arms at them and stuff. But, I think it was good. As far as playing all good, those guys, they're a good team.
Yeah,
they're a solid team. So, but yeah, that draw was a little weird for sure.
This was not your typical tournament in terms of how the top seeds fan. I mean, Allgood was a 7, I think, coming in, and so they go far. You guys go far. Some of the top seeds really didn't do all that well. I mean, is that just the nature of baseball, the way things happen?
That is why you play the game. I think Allgood, and like I said, not taking those. They're a good club. Their 1 through 4 hitters I had to pitch around them quite a bit. They're a solid team, and I think from that 2 to that 7, the amount of games their record was 4 games lost. I mean, it was all you had kind of Cumberland 0-16, then you had Upperman 16-0, and those middle teams they were all. I mean, it can flip flop either way, and I think if we had facing Warren County in the beginning of the year, I wanted to draw them again too. I wanted to beat them. So I think those, that whole slate. I think we had a good draw on our side of the bracket. And I think all the boys were pumped up when they seen it. So I was excited about it.
I'm gonna throw one more question at you, and I'm gonna let these guys ask a few too. But you go in and play Upperman last night. They're 22-1 coming in. Obviously a pretty good team this year. What did you feel like you had to do against that team to beat them? Because they do look on paper like they're just really loaded, and they've shown it on their schedule this year as well.
Yeah, they're a good club. I told the boys they're a good club. I told them, after the game, that was nothing to hang their head about. But it was something that when we come into the game, we know the last couple games, from the Stone game to the last 2 all good games, we've played pretty, flawless. Defensively, we're not, watching strike 3 calls. We're putting the ball in play, moving guys over when we need to. And coming into that, it was going to need to be, we got to execute every little thing. We had some stuff last night where had a guy on first, we laid down a bunt, he didn't get to second base, he didn't slide. It was stuff like that we couldn't have done, to beat Upperman. And then other than that, we have struggled here lately with we 70 to 75, I would say, somewhere in that range. We were hitting pretty solid. So they start throwing off like the Allgood. The last game the kid was throwing about 60. We're rolling over. We're out front of it. So we got to make that adjustment. I'm hoping talk to the boys. I think we might do a little practice before we go play in the regions next week, and just kind of work on that. But I think coming into that game, me and the boys and Coach Moran and everybody knew very beatable team. I think Upperman. I'm not gonna say anybody's unbeatable, but we needed to play defensively, we got to be sharp pitching. We know we can't be giving up free bases, and we can't be leaving, runners stranded, just watching strike 3s. So I think, they're a beatable team, but they're a good club. So
I'm going to begin with a statement, an opinion. Shouldn't have opinions, but I think of all the sports, all the teams, all the coaching jobs throughout DeKalb County this season, that you have done the best job with what you had. With what you have and where you are at this point, and it's you and your staff, and I understand that. You lose 8 players, and you start off the way you did, and you get to where you are now. So I think you've done a fabulous job. Give him a raise, keep him, sign him long-term.
Colter's going to have the big
whatever.
Head now.
We got to go with that.
That's not opinion, by the way. That's fact, Coach.
The way that your season started to where it is now, what changed?
Kind of what I told them. We started had a rough 0-7. Start there. We faced a gauntlet right there. We went through. We faced Stone. We faced Warren. We faced Upperman, who were the top 3. At the end of the season, they were the top 3 dogs. And about that Livingston game, me and Coach Brand have been talking. We made some lineup adjustments. We put some guys in different spots, brought some guys in from JV who had been swinging it well. We didn't put him in the field. You know, Braxton Knowles has swung it great for us. I didn't start him at the beginning of the year. Put him in the 7-8 hole or something. Now he's worked all the way up to the 4 hole, and he is putting the ball in play when we get those 1, 2, 3 guys on. And then defensively, I've had to switch. We've done a bunch of it. The outfield, we were finding who needed to be where as far as the outfield went.
It was chaos at the beginning of the season.
It was a little wild. Had some guys that had not played in quite some time. 2 of them, my left fielder and center fielder, didn't even play on the team last year.
Wow.
And they're starting now. So it was some adjustments. It was them teaching them things that are not the same as Little League as they are now when they get to this level.
Sure.
But I think, a couple coaching changes, and at the end of the day, the boys still got to field it, they got to catch it, they got to throw it, and they're doing a lot better job of that now. So.
What is your pitching situation going into the next game?
So district tournament, I threw Michael Ray. He's probably sitting somewhere around my 4, and I've got Logan Brooks Buchanan ready to go. It changes things up. Going to region play now, it goes the whole middle school is 5 innings. It goes to 7 innings now.
Okay.
And I've kind of told some people, I said that is tough to do with an 85 pitch count in middle school because that's all you get.
Yeah.
You essentially got to throw 11, 12 pitches an inning, to even be able to throw a complete game. So and that's tough. So it'll depend on the game. It'll depend. I think I'm more than positive. I think after last night's game, we will travel to West Wilson and play West Wilson. And I think they're a pretty good club, but depending on how that game and how I got to play it by ear. We'll probably start. I don't know if it'll be Gard or Brooks yet. One of the 2 will start. And if it's a barn burner, the other one will come in. If it's not, we're ahead a lot. Hopefully I might be able to throw off and save that other, Brooks or whoever I didn't throw for that, the next game against it'll either be Mount Juliet or Upperman. So I just had to play it by ear, but probably we'll see.
Would that be a Monday game?
Yes.
Okay.
Next week it is at Monday. I think it's at 6:00 on Monday.
Okay.
So
all right.
But.
Question.
We called Casey at a loss for words. I don't know what's
transition. It was my fault. It was my fault.
Have you had enough time to develop my level of anger against Upperman yet?
I think it started. It's the coaching. They've got a new coaching staff, and they're some pretty good guys. Now the hatred for Upperman, I think that started at about 12 years old, and that hasn't left yet. So, but yes, them and I got to get Avery Trace eventually. I haven't done that yet.
It's that team on the other side of the lake. From now on, that's.
Casey's gonna get us more hate mail.
It's all out of love, guys. I'm sure they say the same about us. Well. I tell you what, if we all should be like gamblers because we could have made a lot of money off y'all this season. You start out 0-7.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at that point? Like in your head?
Something's gonna have to change.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do some adjusting somewhere, and I didn't know where at the time.
So did it take the kids? Like, was it like all right, guys, we all got to come together? I mean, was it a you driving thing, or was it more of the kids driving?
I had a couple boys, and I want to say one of the ones I kind of said it last week was the spark plug was Buchanan. He's kind of been, he's been the hot guy for us to keep us up. But to be honest, I looked at them, and they a couple of them still come up, and, how about it now, Coach? But I looked at them after one game, and I told them, I said, you boys, y'all are not a bunch of gamers right now. Y'all are practice players. Y'all don't want it when the lights come on. And I said, that's how y'all are acting. And then we went 11-3 or whatever it's been in the last 14 games.
Yeah.
And I have had a couple of 6th graders and a couple 8th graders that come up to me and like, we gamers now, Coach. And I'm like, y'all are playing some good ball, boys. Keep at it.
It's about time, right?
Yeah. So I give props. It ain't me. Those boys have come together as like I said, Buchanan in the 7th grade. They've come together and they've bonded, and even the dugout, it's been a whole different demeanor from the first half of the year to the second half of the year. I'm going to give the props to the boys on that. They've done a phenomenal job with that.
So I was trying to think. Last year, wasn't it the same 2 teams from that other side last year?
Yes, and I think it played out the same as last year. We were the 1 seed because Upperman forfeited. And so Upperman had to travel to West Wilson, who was the 1 seed, and Mount Juliet came to us as the 2 seed. So now us and Upperman have flipped. We've got to travel to West Wilson, and I think Mount Juliet comes to Upperman. So
I was trying to think, wasn't that West Wilson Upperman game a little closer than what we thought?
It was. Actually, I think West Wilson was winning by 2 going into like the bottom of the 7th or something.
That's right.
Or the top of the 7th, and Upperman put up like 3 or 4. They brought in their supposedly ace, who they were going to save for us. They brought him in to close us out and keep him under 20, and I reckon he blew up, hit 3 or 4 guys, and then they had a hit, and it scored 2 or 3 guys, and it kind of fell apart for them, and then we ended up facing Upperman again, of course, at our place. But
well, so who owns the home side this time?
It's them.
Okay.
It is that side of the district.
So there's no chance of a game being played here?
And the only chance of a game being played here, it would be at Upperman because they're the 1 seed. If we beat West Wilson and Upperman beats Mount Juliet, then the host site will go back to Upperman because they're the 1 seed on our side.
But I'm talking about here.
In DeKalb County, no. We are not going to play at the West School, no.
So, refresh me. So, let's just play. When y'all beat West Wilson, y'all play Upperman. The winner of that goes to state, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and that, how many teams is that? I never could figure that out last year.
I want to say it's. I thought it was 8, but it might just be 4. I honestly couldn't tell you. Last year, I wanted to say that Upperman played a game. They lost. It might just be 4, I think, because they lost to the team. They lost to the Franklin County or whoever it was. I think that's who won it all. So I think it might just be 4 teams coming out of each pod. So.
And I don't even think they ended up playing that consolation game last year.
They did not. No, I think they walked it off and didn't even take their 3rd or 4th. They didn't even want to play it. So
yeah. Seems normal.
Yeah.
So, how many parents on your team have a kid on your team and a senior this year? The reason I ask that is because, they got to plan the whole getting back for graduation thing, too.
I remember that. I'm not sure if anybody's got a plane lined up, coming from Austin.
Because I can help with that.
How does he get all these connections?
I have no idea.
I can help with that. I really can. So
he's like Peter on Family Guy. I mean, if he needs something, it's just instantly there.
Hey, let me tell you something. It was better than that last year, too. After I said that last year, I won't name who it was, but I had a county officer say, "Don't worry about it. I'll get you back."
I just expect him to walk outside. He's got a helicopter. It looks like his head.
Yeah. That was real, by the way.
So connected. Well, I tell you, it's been a great run. But again, I'm going to say it all morning. We're just getting started, and we're excited about the week upcoming. I know you'll let us know. We'll pass the word along. We know exactly details, but we're looking most likely Monday at West Wilson at 6.
I'm
likely.
Pretty sure. I think it'll be Monday. It'll be West Wilson. I think more than likely. Time-wise, it's that 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm assuming since it's just one game, it'll be at 6 o'clock. That's kind of how the region games start from now on.
Right.
But, I'm not sure just because of the 7-inning thing. I don't know if they'll start it earlier because of that or not. But I'll let you know.
Well, let me tell you this. This is my final words of encouragement to you. There are no moral victories, okay? We expect wins.
There's no participation trophies.
That's exactly right. We want wins.
Yeah.
Just go win one for the Casey. Colter, thank you for coming back again this week. Congratulations to your team for just the great run this week. Good luck coming up this week. And, man, if anybody wrote your team off at 0-7, boy, they missed out if they didn't follow the rest of the way because y'all have just played some phenomenal baseball. So hats off to your team for what y'all done.
Thank you.
Coach Colter Norris of the DeKalb West School Bulldogs. And don't forget to check up on the Blitz page. We do have all the official times and stuff. We will post that for you and get out and support the West School baseball team. We will come back. We'll hit some sports highlights for the upcoming week. We will announce a Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week. This is DC Blitz presented by DeKalb County Insurance.
At DeKalb County Insurance, we proudly support our local sports teams, always rooting for the Saints, Bulldogs, Tigers, and Vols. And off the field, we're here for our community too, helping you understand your Medicare options with care and clarity. We're not affiliated with Medicare, but we're here to help you make informed decisions by finding the best plan that fits your healthcare needs. Open enrollment for 2025 runs from October 15th to December 7th. Give us a call to set up your Medicare evaluation at 615-597-0660 Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Please note, we do not offer every plan available in your area. Any information we provide is limited to plans we do offer. Go to Medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE to get information on all of your options.
Prompt, professional, and courteous healthcare services. That's what you find when you visit Good Health Family Clinic, 414 East Broad Street in Smithville. When you're on the go, you can't afford to be sick. The staff at Good Health Family Clinic is committed to getting you back on your feet and feeling better as soon as possible. They are locally owned, so you know you're being helped by people from right here at home, who you know and trust. Good Health Family Clinic accepts most insurances and is currently accepting new patients. Call to schedule an appointment, 615-597-4432. Good Health Family Clinic. Your family's good health is our mission.
Smithville FBC is proud to support DC Blitz and all DeKalb Sports. We have a place for you to call home on Sunday mornings and Wednesday night. We have nursery available. Pre-K through 5th graders are welcome to join Faith Kids. 6th through 12th graders are welcome to join FBC students, and everyone's outside of that is welcome to join all of our adult ministries. We meet Wednesday nights at 6, and Sunday morning small groups begin at 9 with worship at 10. Join us at Smithville FBC. It's a place to call home.
Home Surveillance is your trusted partner in video surveillance equipment. Our team understands the critical importance of safeguarding your family and securing your business assets. We offer comprehensive solutions tailored to your specific needs, ensuring peace of mind through advanced technology and expert installation. As a locally owned and operated business, we take pride in our community and strive to build lasting relationships with our customers. Let Home Surveillance help you protect the things most important to you. Give us a call at 615-597-6287. In the heart of Smithville, by the tranquil waters of Center Hill Lake, one name stands out in real estate: Lake Homes Realty and the Tony Luna Group. With over 25 years of experience and a track record of over $100 million in local sales, Tony Luna is the expert you can trust. Whether you're selling your cherished home or seeking that perfect lakeside retreat, Tony's commitment ensures you'll get top dollar for your property. Call 615-210-9522 and take the first step towards your real estate success.
Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations has served the Upper Cumberland area as a premier auto glass shop since 2011. Located at 1620 South Jefferson Avenue in Cookville, our business offers chipped glass repair, glass replacement, windshield repair, and much more. Plus, on-site service is available. We also offer free mobile installation. We look forward to assisting our customers with any and all windshield repairs. For all your auto glass needs, stop by Liberty Auto Glass and Calibrations. Phone 931-979-7339.
At Love Cantrell Funeral Home, we understand that this life is a journey filled with highs and lows. Just as every game has its final whistle, so too does every life have its final moment. When that time comes, Love Cantrell Funeral Home would love the opportunity to earn your trust. We provide compassionate care and professional services to fit your family's financial needs. Love Cantrell Funeral Home has been a proud sponsor of all DeKalb County athletics for over 65 years. Love Cantrell Funeral Home, where love is not only in our name, but also in our services.
Care makes for better banking. It's what turns transactions into trust and customers into neighbors. At Wellworth Bank, we see the people behind the numbers, the families building futures, the dreamers starting new journeys. We believe care should come standard because you're worth it. You always have been. Wellworth Bank. Care in common.
Brain Your Brake offers made in the USA, assembled in the USA, and world-sourced brake lines so that they can meet all levels of market demand. That helps them maintain a good, better, and best approach to giving customers the options they need to succeed with ease. Ranger Brake has a second-to-none qualifying process which ensures each and every product is certified before it's actually sold in the USA. By providing qualified products that are tested in the USA, Ranger Brake is doing their part to keep it safe out on the roads. Ranger Brake, proud supporters of all DeKalb County athletics.
Smithville Church of Christ invites you to come worship with us. Smithville Church of Christ believes that God is a relational being who exists as Father, Son, and Spirit. That human beings have a created likeness to God which makes each of us eternally valuable. That salvation is the free gift of God, received through faith and expressed through confession, repentance, and baptism. That personal transformation, a process initiated by God's grace, gathers momentum as our will is increasingly brought into alignment with God's will. Come visit Smithville Church of Christ any Sunday or Wednesday night as we study together and worship our Lord. For 20 years, Southern Landscape Supply has been your hometown lawn care source in DeKalb County and the Upper Cumberland. From mowers and tractors to seed, fertilizer, parts, and service, we've got all your lawn care needs covered. Plus, we have the top name brands available, from Bad Boy to Hustler, Shindaiwa, Red Max, and more. When it comes to your lawn, don't play around with the rest when you can have the best. Southern Landscape Supply, your neighbor in lawn care. 611 Rich Froning Way in Cookeville.
And we're back for our last segment of DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance. Huge thanks this morning to Coach Amanda Prichard and members of the Lady Saints softball team, Coach Colter, Norris, for being here. KFC Taco Bell, as always, for hosting us. They're great staff here. We appreciate them coming out and getting up early, and they probably hate us because they have to get up earlier on Saturday.
Yeah.
But they're good
Is
to
that
us.
Overtime?
I don't know.
I mean, I know if you stay later than your shift is supposed to. What if you come in earlier?
I don't know. Maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know how you classify that, but we appreciate it.
Yes.
We really do, and they take good care of our crew that comes out, us, and all of our guests as well. We really, really appreciate that.
They're great.
We've been kind of wanting to do something where we had a breakfast sponsor for a while, and Chris Jones stepped up to the plate and knocked it out of the park, to use baseball analogies there, but we really do appreciate that. Thanks to all of our sponsors that have been with us throughout the year. We're in the month of May, guys. That means school's about to wind up. Spring sports is about to wind up, and we're about to wrap up season 2 here in a few weeks of our show, but it'll be August again before you know it.
Yeah. Hey, while Kelly's not here, this would be a good time to say, actually give her some props here. I hope she's not watching. I wouldn't want her to think that I'm going to do this. But, we don't ever talk about Kelly's role in this Lady Saints team.
Right.
She has she is no slouch, okay?
No, not at all.
She that team, with her and Amanda, she's helped that a whole lot herself. Kelly's very knowledgeable, and she's very, especially in softball, she's very. She's got kids that age, so she knows how to coach kids that age and how to get the most out of them. And sometimes I feel like just because she's part of us, we don't give her enough credit. But she is a major reason for a lot of that success. Obviously, the kids are the number one reason, but and not to discount Coach Amanda at all. Obviously, she's done a great job, but I just don't want to leave out our little Kelly,
Yeah.
She deserves her due on this as well.
Well, but let's not forget she played college softball, and she was pretty darn good.
She was okay,
You go to Southern Miss, you're not bad.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you should have given up coaching basketball a long time ago? I think that's what I'm hearing.
I will not say that. No.
Yeah. You're not going to bait Casey into that, but we do. Yeah. I mean, Kelly does add a lot, and from that, perspective of coaching, even when she was doing basketball. I mean, you love to have that perspective. Of course, we've always had your perspective coaching football and golf and being around other sports as well. And Casey's just a legend in his own mind about any sport.
Yeah.
I just talk.
Casey doesn't just raise 3 kids.
Yeah.
As much as he's traveled and as much as he's covered other sports for his kids, being there and showing that kind of support.
Yeah.
He's like an uncle to maybe 15 kids off this team and 24 off of that one. And
hey, that's the right relative, right?
the uncle.
Come to Uncle Casey. Yeah. He's the crazy.
But he sees as much as any of us.
Yeah, he absolutely does. And covered sports, a former newspaper sports writer, and I've been around a lot of games over the years, and we pick at Casey a lot. But Casey, anytime anybody talks about the show to me, they don't mention anything other than, I'm not saying it's the only thing they mention,
right.
But if any one of us come up, it's Casey. I can't believe Casey said that.
Yeah.
Or I can't believe Casey said that. But
then they haven't watched long enough. He's been doing it for day one.
We all play our roles. All I can tell you.
I guarantee you this: there are people who tune in on Saturday just to see what Casey will say.
Yeah.
Questions that he'll ask.
Me too, actually. I'm as surprised as anybody.
Oh man, we got a great crew, and I mean we have a lot of fun doing this show. And I got a message this morning. Somebody said, I hope y'all are going to continue doing DC Blitz for a while and all that. And I said, man, we're going to keep doing DC Blitz as long as I'm able. And we love this. We're not making money off of it. We get a biscuit here and there, and that's about it.
Good enough for me.
It's just it's something we love to do, and we're just honored we have the opportunity to do it. Like I was talking about, Casey covered sports here. I did for a long time as well, and Coach has done it a long time with DTC, and it's just our way of kind of giving back and staying involved in something we love doing. And I just enjoy it. I don't have any kids in the race out there. I just love local sports, and we hope we're bringing some things that you like. And one thing I think that I feel like we're having an impact on is trying to help bring the historical perspective of DeKalb County sports to the forefront some.
You're ridiculous.
What?
that amount of knowledge you have it's stupid.
Well, it's just all written down. I don't know.
He has no life.
I have no life.
It's scorebooks and records, and he's got files and cabinets full of just all this stuff, and it has to go somewhere.
That's pretty. You would be stunned at like the huge totes I've got with sports crap in it. That's all I can call it. Is sports
you've done
crap.
this so much now that I don't know if you realize this or not, but you can just start making stuff up and people believe you. Nobody's going to dispute that. Okay, well I sure ain't going to try to find that out.
Vance went 22-4 as the high school football coach.
Yeah. I remember that.
I always like to throw out there that Coach Vance is still like the 4th or 5th winningest coach in DCHS history.
Out of 5.
So, anyway, but we love what we do. We appreciate all the support. Man, I tell you, I don't think about it a lot of times until I checked the insights on one of our posts this week, just because I'd seen we had a lot of likes, and over 22,000 people had interacted on that post, and I was like, that's more people than live here.
Yeah.
Was that the Greg Tubbs?
No, that was the new coach, the new basketball coach, and I was floored by that because I'm like, I can't, never in a billion years could I've imagined the way things have happened with DC Blitz and how it's taken off, the interaction, the support we've gotten from the community. It's absolutely floored me, honestly. But
if each one of them sent $1, put Reed through school.
$1. Your $1 can help a misfortunate kid.
Oh man. 22,000 won't get you far in college anymore.
Well, it'll get you a semester.
It'll get you a semester. That's about it.
Hey, I'm looking forward to when we get her on the show. Y'all ever listen to 104.5?
When I have to.
3HL, do you ever listen to that? I don't much like them. I don't like that, but Ron Slay does the boom boom room.
Slay. Yeah. The boom boom room. Yeah.
I'm your man, baby.
Yeah. I do like some Slay. I like that. Yeah.
Come up with something original.
Yeah. I've already been thinking about it. So.
Yeah. Casey's Corner or something. We got to find something.
No, I'm just talking about for when she comes on the show.
Oh, just nobody else, just her.
She's going into the boom boom room or whatever we call it.
We do want to pass along. Josh Agee has sent us a message to confirm that the West School baseball team will be playing at West Wilson coming up Monday at 6 o'clock. He also confirmed that 4 teams do go to state. So thanks to Josh for letting us know for sure about that. So mark your calendar Monday. I know the girls softball and West School baseball, they're going to be playing the same time, unfortunately. But please go out and support these kids. If you can make that drive down to West Wilson. Where did Colter say that was, Casey, for folks that may?
It's right off 840. So you go to 840 and go, well, the only way I guess you can on 840 from 40 there. But it's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 miles on the right down there.
Put it in your phone. Do like I do. Just Google it. And
or just listen to me and just start driving around down there. That's
You're leaving Smithville at what time from where?
4:58.
4:58. All right. So 6 o'clock at West Wilson. So, and again, the Lady Saints will be playing at 6 o'clock here at home against Macon County. We are planning to.
I got to tell you one story. All right. This is totally off topic, but it's hilarious. Okay.
Oh no.
You'll appreciate this, Coach. So, got to meet with Canny County Superintendent that we're all familiar with this week.
I like it.
And so, Miss Julie Vincent, for y'all that don't know, Smithville person, I said, hey, where do I go? Because I didn't know where her office was. And she said, go look for the weird-looking deer out front of the building. And I thought, okay, that's good enough for me. Never plugged it in, went straight to the building. Yeah. Knew exactly where I was at then.
If you go, Pigeon Forge, you see all the horses that are painted or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those landmarks.
All right, let's talk some sports. How about it? Tiger baseball again today at 2 o'clock. Again, an elimination game. Tigers win. They play in region, and I think Daniel told me it started next Thursday or Friday. Again, we'll have more details once they win that game today. Big game, 2 o'clock this afternoon at Watertown High School. Go out and support our Tigers. Monday, Lance Duke will start the day off for DeKalb County Sports against Sean Esper in the Region 4 tournament singles semifinals. That will be at 9 o'clock. We had talked about Lady Tigers. They will be starting their district tournament Monday, and they will play Macon County at Watertown.
Timeout. So DeKalb County Baseball, Watertown, W. Lance Duke, W. Now, Tiger Softball, I'm caught up.
Okay, Lady Tiger Softball against Macon County, 4:30 on Monday. And I'm going to tell you something about Macon County. They can hit the ball. They have scored 13 and 17 runs against DeKalb County, and that middle of that Macon County order, man, they hit a couple softballs the last game. I still don't think have landed. They're tough. They did not win the district regular season. Watertown did, but that's a tough first-round matchup for our Tigerettes. I want to say, and I can't believe I put Lady Tigers on the schedule. That's Danny Bond's going to kill me.
Again, one of those things you can put whatever you want to, and that's what it is.
But the Tigerettes going up against Macon County is going to be tough, but hey, I'm to the point with what we've seen so far in the postseason. I just think it's our year across the board.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's a W.
It's just across the board. So Tigerettes and Macon County, win or lose, they will turn around and play Tuesday. That'll depend on, obviously, how things pan out on Monday. So we don't exactly know about that. Let's see, what else we got? Lady Saints softballs we mentioned
That's
against
definite.
Macon County. 6 o'clock on Monday, live stream here on DC Blitz for those who cannot make it. Not that you can and won't make it, but you cannot make it. Please make all attempts to go out and support the Lady Saints on Monday. And if Max Preps is correct, Tiger Soccer will open district tournament at Watertown Monday evening at 6 o'clock. Everything's in Watertown.
Hey, man, I didn't understand it. That place is nice.
It is. It really is.
Hey, they should do it there every year.
Middle school golf will play in their district tournament on Tuesday at Mount Juliet. I assume it begins that morning, and I think Coach Gordon mentioned what time it was last week, and I did not write it down. I won't think it's like 8 or 9 in the morning. I could be wrong. I probably am.
Just get there at 6. You'll be all right.
But typically they start tournaments, as you know, pretty early in the morning.
Pretty early.
So we'll expect that. So good luck to DMS Golf. They've had a good season so far. They'll be in their district tournament. And that's pretty much it for what's coming up at the beginning of the week. Things will change depending on how the postseason plays out. I want to wrap up on this today before we get to the player of the week. Impressions on the new Lady Tiger basketball coach, Lily Bridges. I spoke to, and they will remain anonymous, but somebody was on the panel that interviewed the coach candidates that was extremely high on this hire. Was really just impressed with her interview process. she's 24, 25 years old, 26 maybe. I mean, this young head coach, she's not been a high school varsity head coach, but she was a full assistant at Tennessee Tech after only 2 years. I found that to be really impressive, and I'm excited about this. From what I've heard, she's going to bring a lot to the table. I think that, our local administrators put a lot of time into making the right hire. Guys, I like it so far, and once we talk to her, we're going to see even more about her plans, her vision, and what kind of background she's going to bring to this job. Don't speak at once.
I like the fact that it's a change and it's somebody not even from state technically.
Yep.
That's coming in that probably, unless she's done research, has no knowledge of the history of DeKalb County Tigerette basketball, Lady Tigers, no knowledge whatsoever, where she's going to come in with what she knows, her system, her way of doing things, what she's learned from Tech and that level, and to bring it here to a fresh, because I think the program needs a complete overhaul change, and I think that may be part of why the powers to be went in this direction.
All right, and really looking forward to the opportunity to hear from her and see what all she's got to say. Casey?
I know exactly what Tech's got on their bio page about her, and just what I've heard. But I do know this. She was a college assistant, and that you don't get those jobs by accident. And so if I'm a member of the, Lady Tigers basketball team, I'm pretty pumped right now, because you've got somebody coming in that don't know you from Adam. You don't know them from Adam. Everybody's got a fresh start. Everybody's got a fresh chance. Everybody's going to get evaluated. And you got to think, she has no ties here. So there's no possibility of any politicalness in any of this at all. And so we may see a rebirth here. I am really hopeful for this. I can't wait to have her on the show. Have a lot of fun questions to ask her. So.
All right. So, and again, press conference coming up on Wednesday. We'll have some highlights of that on the Blitz Facebook page. And tentatively, May 23rd, she's scheduled to join us, which I believe is going to be our last show of the season. So that'll be a good way to go out. And you said you may challenge her to a game of horse.
Next week. If she's up to it, we got to get a goal ready, because we got to find out.
Yeah, I'm going to send her a text and say, hey, Coach, while you're here, one of our guys wants to challenge you to a game of horse. And she's going to be like, what in the world are these guys doing?
This fat guy on our show wants to play you in horse. Are you up to it? That's all you have to say.
All right, our Good Health Family Clinic Student Athlete of the Week. We ended up with 5 nominees, actually 6, because we had a co-nominee. Brantley Brooks of DeKalb West Baseball. I'm not going to read all this because it will take all day, and I've got to get out of here in about 4 minutes. But Brantley Brooks of the West School baseball team, we've talked about how great the West School's been playing, and Brantley's been right in the middle of that. Went 7 for 15 in 3 regular season games down the stretch for the Bulldogs. Lance Duke of the high school tennis team, of course, winning the district championship, had a nice run through district, moving on to play in the region this upcoming week. Brooke Fuson and Riley Wilbur nominated as co-student athletes of the week. Combined, I think they were like 20 for 47, 4 home runs. Really came on strong toward the end of the regular season to help the Tigerettes close out strong. Axel Godinez of the Saints soccer team. Saints, by the way, had their season ended this past Monday. We hadn't touched on that either. So much going on. 5-0 loss to Warren County. That Warren County team is really, really good. They're unbeaten on the season. But Axel had a great year, was double-teamed about every match they played, and still led the team in scoring this year. Had their only goal in the regular season finale. A 1-0 goal against Thurman Francis, and also scored the PK during the PK shootout, I should say, as the Saints advanced in the tournament with their first-round win over All Good. And then Alexis Graham of the Lady Saints softball team went 6 of 13 down the stretch in their last 4 games, 6 singles, 2 RBI, 7 runs scored, a hit by pitch, 2 stolen bases, and a partridge in the pear tree. So,
that's a lot.
So, after all said and done, and we had a lot of votes this week. We tallied our votes. We tallied the public votes. And by fractions of points, yet again this week, Brooke and Riley of the Tigerettes end up our co-players of the week. So congratulations, Brooke Fuson and Riley Wilbur. A lot of deserving candidates. There comes a point where I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, man, let's just give all 5 of them. But then somebody's, not going to be happy with that either. Casey.
We do not need participation.
We don't need participation.
It makes it more special if the one comes out on top.
So, all right, that's it for the show this week. We'll be back next week, and we'll have plenty more to talk about. There'll be more postseason results to get to. We've already got something to talk about, so we'll be back. And don't forget to join us Monday if you can't be at the Lady Saints softball game, or if you're going to the baseball game and want to watch the softball game while you're watching the baseball game, you can do that too, as Coach and I will be there with a call. Last thoughts, Casey?
See ya.
Coach?
I've charted down 6 W's for the week.
6-0.
6-0.
To start with.
Everybody moving on.
Absolutely. For our producer, Daniel Leslie, our associate producer, Lee Trammell, for Kelly, who's off coaching somewhere with no sleep, I'm sure, for Casey and Coach, I'm Tom Duggan for DC Blitz, presented by DeKalb County Insurance.